Alright, so am I good to start? I guess I am. Start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Mic up? Oh sh. Alright,
You're awake.
uh,
How
I'll
about
fix that in a second, but that'll mean that I...
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's
Is
see
this
what the
better?
damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? Huh. I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you,
45
but that's
minutes
your
is
name,
actually a
isn't
huge
it?
estimate for
I'm
me.
Doc Mitchell.
Uh,
Welcome,
my
Mitchell.
record is 36,
Now, I hope
33.
you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all
Oh
the bits
shit,
of
that's my
lead
fan.
out.
I'm an idiot.
I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better
I
tell
forgot I
me
had
if
that
I
running.
left anything out of place.
Sorry, Bill.
How'd I do? Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's
Allegedly, it
see if
is
we
the
can
world
get you
record.
on
I
your
haven't
feet.
found any better runs, so...
Good. Why don't you walk
You
down
have
to
to
the
go
end of the
female
room,
to
over by that vigor tester machine there.
take Black Widow.
Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
So
You're looking good so far.
there I activate it so that it triggers his
Go ahead and
text,
get the vigor
but I can't
tester.
actually use the bigger tester
You'll
yet,
learn right
so
quick if you get back
I
on your
grab the stim
faculties.
packs and the medics. And I
Sorry,
put my
young lady.
intelligence to the
Fix up your
lowest
head has been telling you
because
how. Guess
uh,
I missed a
you
spot.
still get all the skill
Well,
points
we
that you
know your
need,
vitals are good,
but
but that
you
don't
know,
mean them
like
bullets
it
will
saves
leave
you
you
time
another than
because
a big
you have
red
to put
drop.
in less
What do you
skill
say
points.
you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Yeah, this is single
See if your
segment,
dogs are still
so
barking.
I don't save and load.
All right.
So whenever you take this psych test, it picks your tag skills, and tag skills are just skills that have 15 extra points. And so it just works out that you
Before
need
I turn you
speech
loose,
and
I need
survival
one
as your
more
tag
thing from
skills,
you.
and picking the
I got
first
a form
options
for you to
gives
fill
you
out so I get a
speech and
sense of your
survival.
medical history. Just a formality.
So
Ain't
it
like
just
I'd
works out
expect to
perfectly
find you
that
got
way.
a family history of getting shot in the head.
And I don't need any
All
traits.
right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here.
Oh shit. Alright, so sub 36 can't happen now because I just messed up there. My special stats are 1 strength, 1 perception, 10 endurance, 9 charisma, 1 intelligence, 8 agility, and 10 luck. So I come up here to grab the cemetery markers so that later on, whenever I have to go visit the Great Khans, I can fast travel back to here and then walk up to the Great Khans. No, I have 8 agility. Agility doesn't change your movement speed, so uh, that really only happens if like either you're playing on console or you just kind of have like a crappy hard drive. Yeah. I hope you all love rocks and dirt because you're gonna see a lot of it. Uh, I don't play with it patched so that it doesn't crash. I play with it patched because I think it was patch 1.4, um, they changed it so that whenever you go to kill house, you don't need any science to use as terminals. You can just use them with zero science if you had it, theoretically, but obviously you can't. New Vegas is an extremely easy speed run. I don't know why more people don't do it. I think it's fun, you know? It's just nice and easy, relaxed. I don't go through the quarry because I need the Hidden Valley marker and I need the uh, El Dorado substation marker. So by going through here, I can get both of those, so I can come back later to do what I need to. You would not believe how easily you can fail that jump, just because in Gamebryo you can't jump if you've come back from a certain point after landing. So if you just kind of like slide down those rocks in the wrong way, you will not be able to jump over that fence. No, no, Cobb won't even spawn in this. Cobb just doesn't exist. And right here, you're going to see like one of the first. It's not really a glitch. It's kind of like a feature that you just exploit. Um, if you're in the middle of punching, an NPC won't be able to interrupt you. So normally Neil the super mutant would be interrupting me right now, and he's directly behind me right now trying to interrupt me, but he can't because I'm punching. And so I just skip Neil. Neil just didn't happen. Trust me, it's a feature. Todd Howard told me. Now, right down here at the substation, there is an NCR trooper that can uh, interrupt you, but usually he won't. You'll know it if he just decides to do it. It usually doesn't happen though. We'll see. That's him right there. Oh god, he's going for it. He's going for it. Okay, we're safe. That was really close. And now we're on our way to New Vegas. You can box your way past him, but it's just, if you're lucky, you won't have to. And I didn't have to. But occasionally he will ninja his way into you and interrupt you. And coming up is the only real dangerous part of this run, where I'll have to deal with some fiends. You it takes you have to fall from a lot higher if you have 10 endurance to take fall damage. So I barely ever take fall damage. How much better is New Vegas than Fallout 3? New Vegas and Fallout 3 are different games. New Vegas is a Fallout game. Fallout 3 is a post-apocalyptic game. Okay, so if there will be 2 fiends with melee weapons up here, usually pool cues, and 1 with a gun. If the gun is a laser rifle, we're lucky. If it's anything else, I don't know, we could be in danger. Okay, so it looks like it's a... That sounds like it's like a trail carbine or a cowboy repeater. So that's kind of the worst. Like a cowboy repeater I think is the worst thing we could possibly get here, but I'm lucky with the misses, so that's all that matters. I haven't dropped any frames, so if anything's happening, it's probably not on my end. Yeah, New Vegas does crash a fair amount if you start to get a lot of mods, but New Vegas is still better than Fallout 3 on Windows 7 because if you have a multi-core processor, you can't even run Fallout 3, so you get kind of screwed. Really? Because I have to change the INI just to make it work. I can't get past the intro cutscene, and neither can anyone else that I've ever asked. So here, you know, they tell you to stop, and you just don't. You just walk by. They're not gonna stop you.
We won't go quiet. Legion can
So here I will be doing another, skip punch, and I'll be doing another one right here whenever Victor spawns. Because what's boring to you is not boring to me, and I enjoy it quite a bit.
beg your pardon.
It's right here. I go and talk to Mortimer now because it's just closer to the train station to come in here and then go to the tops instead of uh, go even further back into New Vegas on our next
How
trip.
may I be of...
Okay, so Victor might be in here. That's why I'm punching. Like he might be in here, he might not. He's I don't know. He might even be out here. It doesn't look like it though. Actually, it looks like I'm just not going to talk to Victor this run. Yeah, I don't think that I have to talk to Victor. That's cool.
Hey, babe.
The talking like a retard with 1 intelligence only happens in like some situations. It's not like Fallout 1 and 2 where it happened all the time. So I take 45 survival because I'll need that for travel light later on, so that I get my 10% movement speed increase. And now it's just leveling up speech. So there we go. Now I pull out my fists here because whenever you take travel light and you have light armor on, the game basically goes in the console and puts in player.set actor value speed multiplier 110 to increase your speed movement by or your movement speed by 10%, right? And
Benny's
that
gonna show
only
you
gets like that change only takes
your
effect
platinum pussy.
whenever you switch out a weapon. So my fists are a weapon that I switch out there. I will use Maria in a little bit, um, just to piss off the Brotherhood of Steel so that I don't actually have to work with them. Yeah, I might have slept with Benny.
This place is the bee's knees.
Oh geez, that's bad. That's a Gamebryo glitch again where you just can't jump over some things. So Wolpez is right there. Wolpez and Kalta. He'll try and interrupt me. Hopefully we can avoid him the whole entire time. But he's chasing me right now.
I had dinner at the Ultra Lux the other night. I told them that.
Basically, once you get to New Vegas, pretty much everyone wants to interrupt you. And your job is to not get interrupted,
Hey,
really.
nobody but
So I tell him never mind, I'll be back, and I don't even have to walk out the door at that point. And then I walk around in this circular path because there's a guy named Mr. Holdout that's going to interrupt me.
Hey, you
So whenever I walk in the circular path, he can't talk to me. But I let that NCR trooper talk to me because if I don't, he will follow me all the way down through Freeside, possibly further. I don't know, I've never made it that far before he interrupted me. No, sleeping with Benny is definitely the fastest way to get the platinum chip. Like, sleeping with Benny is required. I mean, why else would I play this game?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Alright, so right up here, I'm going to pull out my Pip-Boy, equip Maria, and then hotkey Stimpaks and Med-X, and then I will fast travel to the Goodspring Cemetery instead of going straight to the Boomers, because basically you want to have the least amount of times that you're actually in your Pip-Boy as you can. So doing this, you get them both not at the same time. Yeah, I just started dropping frames. Like I just dropped 111 frames. So that's to be expected. That the screen just froze for a second there. So that's the part where I run through the Cazadors, which apparently a lot of people think it's hard, but I don't know. They're not too bad, honestly. So the Cazadors are probably right behind me right now, just trying to sting me. Hopefully I won't get hit, but if I do, yeah, it's not too big of a deal, really. We'll lose some health, and it'll kind of hurt, but it's not too bad. Usually they don't even hit you. I guess we'll just call that damage boost. I might end up just sleeping in the tops for safety. Now, Cazadors, you might be thinking, are the dangerous ones, but Cazadors aren't dangerous. What's really dangerous is the Bighorners, because the Bighorners, they can knock down lock you, like lock you in a series of knockdowns, and you really can't do anything. You're just stuck on the ground getting hit repeatedly. So you hope for the Bighorners to be nice, but they're not always. Sometimes they do outspeed you and just chase your ass down, knock you down. He's right behind me too. 100% run? Yeah, go tell Duke Bilgewater to do that one. I'm sure he'd like it. Bighorners are deadly. They are almost as dangerous as Deathclaws, honestly. Like, man. Okay, so now we talk to Papa to get the
So the
great cons out
Covenanters
of the way for Yes Man. And that's it. That's the extent of what we'll do with the great cons. Sometimes I don't know what makes it happen, but just it's happened before whenever it really shouldn't. A squad of Brotherhood of Steel Paladins will just spawn there in Hidden Valley, and there's nothing I can do against them. They're deadly. Also, that's a 100% chance pickpocket. I'm pretty sure. Like I've never failed that yet. So that was close. Well, they're supposed to spawn at like midnight. Sometimes they'll just spawn earlier for like no reason, and it's kind of an issue. But that time it didn't happen, and that's all that matters. So now for the Michael Bay portion of the speed run. With a lot of explosions. Yeah. Stimpaks are for squares, to be honest. If I die, I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably just laugh at how stupid it was. Because we're in a marathon, and this isn't just like a 36-minute run, I'm actually going to do a safety save. Hopefully I won't need to use it, and I can stay single segment, but we'll see. Yeah, really. I shouldn't die, but it might happen. I might get knocked back. Oh boy, explosion. That was pretty good. That was a lot better than usual.
Hold it right there.
I'll take this from here.
Welcome.
Alright. So, now, for the most dangerous part of the run. This is the part where we try to avoid Old Ben. Okay, we got him once, but we'll have to avoid him again. Old Ben doesn't mess around. Okay, okay.
The eyes of the mighty Kaiser.
That's not too bad. In my best run, I got caught by wolf as cult anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh shit! What am I doing? I just forgot my route for a second because I'm an idiot.
Well, howdy, partner.
I'm sorry. Sorry I let you all
Where
down.
to, partner?
I'm sorry. That's the worst way to choke. No, that's not the worst way to choke. If I hit the wrong speech option on Leggett Linnaeus, that will be the worst way to choke. And it's happened before. It's not that funny. Okay, I'm pretty weak, so I'm gonna stim pack up as soon as I that was so good. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So, whenever I go back and talk to Yes Man, I'll sleep for safety. And it doesn't waste that much time. It only wastes like 5 seconds, so. Yeah, that's pretty much the only action.
Hey, look.
Actually, like that's the only time I shoot anybody, really. Or, well, kill anybody, I mean, like, by shooting them.
Hey, baby.
A lot of times, I use my arrow keys for menu navigation. So if you hold right or left on your arrow keys while you have a skill selected, it'll go through really quickly. Alright, there's our safety sleep. Oh yeah, that time, sweet. Yeah, you can go over max, but then not only would that not be good in this run, but it puts you into the minus points anyways, so you can't progress. So it's really useless.
Hi! This is...
Rest in peaches. Yes, man. You were too young.
Step closer to the demonstration area, please. Okay, so you're familiar with Securitrons by now, obviously. I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right? Our titanium alloy housing does a good job for protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms firing and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets at medium range. That looks like fun. And for close range suppression and crowd control,
Oh, jeez.
handy dandy 9mm submachine gun knife. All of this is old hat, right?
Hmm.
Here is where it gets
Usually.
Turns out that those
It's
are
not this
our
bad.
secondary
So what I'm
weapons.
trying to do here is I'm just trying to
All this
mess
time
around
we've
with
been running the Mark 1
all
offensive,
Havoc's physics.
which doesn't have drivers
Havoc
for
is
our
like the
primary
physics
weapons.
engine that
Imagine.
Gamebryo and Half-Life,
Now
some
watch
other
this.
games use.
I'm downloading a
If
bunch
you
of
can
codes
grab an
to all
item
Securitrons on the
and
network.
jump
Makes
off it,
quite a
you can
difference.
you can item hover, right? Like you can just keep
With
grabbing
an
it, jumping off
M235
it,
missile
grabbing it.
launcher, we can engage ground and air targets in one range. And a rapid fire machine.
But it's not actually useful for anything, it's just fun to mess around with in here, because you have nothing better to do.
The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now. Altogether, this software upgrade confers a 235% increase in
I'm not very good
combat
at it, to be honest.
effectiveness
I'm pretty shitty.
per
Pretty
unit.
bad at everything.
New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
Alright, so here's where we pretty much just tell Yes Man to ignore everybody. And then he says we should save Kimball, and I say, care what happens to Kimball. And then Caesar hates me. Oh, and I didn't get it quick enough to skip the faction explanation. Alright, so that's why I took the El Dorado substation before, the marker, so that I could quickly travel here. And if you're fast enough, these guys just don't care.
You better get out of here if you know.
See?
Stay out of the control.
That guy interrupted me, which, you know, that sucks, but try and get away from old Ben here. He might get me this time. Yep. You know, that's marathon luck. I hope you all enjoy the shittiest ending. I hope that you don't want to see all of these awful situations and the random settlements being resolved. Alright. Here we go, it's time to go to the Hoover Dam.
Don't you love seeing
I'm ready to go to the dam. Fine. I hope you're all hype. Shit's about to get real.
We must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Alright, so this is where I used the medics that I grabbed way back in Doc Mitchell's house. Sorry. I'm sorry this isn't a very hype run. Like I was only added to give people a chance to sleep so that you didn't have to miss the good runs, honestly.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh Jesus, they both have incinerators that could be good or bad.
this is
Mirror's Run is a pretty hype run. Or Mirror's Edge is a pretty hype run. I wish that that could have been in this. Oh, that's weird. The NCR tag didn't come up. They're supposed to say they hate me, which is bad. Because that means it's just going to come up at some random time. Alright. go. Yep. Good. Now, this is by far the most dangerous part of the run. Because there will be, oh yeah, they have anti-material rifles, that's exactly what I was worried about. Yep, anti-material rifles. New Vegas 100%. Yeah, that'd be quite a few hours. You would have to do every line if you wanted it to be 100%. So you'd have to do NCR, House, Yes Man, and Legion all on separate files. No, it's possible. It's just you would have to split your file once you got to New Vegas, pretty much. Wow. So what happened there was my robot just blew my leg off. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's try not to hit the wrong speech options here. That's what this fight is all about, not hitting the wrong speech options. Alright. He ain't even called me a degenerate. This run isn't anything. It's on normal. Normal difficulty. Alright, so after I finish talking to I'll finish talking to Colonel Moore. Then as soon as I finish talking to Yes Man, that's when I end the timer. So I'll tell you again, like whenever it happens. But
You did a super.
and end time.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery
I'll check my
outside
game time
Good
as well.
Springs cheated death once again.
Throwing
And
off the
Mojave
damn waste time.
Wasteland was forever changed.
It's 39:22. That is not good at all. That is 3 minutes above my best time. I guess I'll let you guys watch
With the aid of Yes Man,
this
drove both the Legion
terrible,
and the NCR
terrible
from
ending.
Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, the remaining Securitrons on the strip
Yeah, the
were
in-game
hard-pressed to
timer
keep
is
order.
just terrible.
Anarchy ruled
It
the
is
streets.
absolutely terrible.
When the fires died, New Vegas remained.
But
assuming
it's usually,
position as
is
an
it off by
independent
2
power
minutes? I
in
can't
the
see
Mojave.
the
Preferring neither
out
the
of game
best of
timer,
the
but
NCR nor the
with real
worst of the
time or
Legion,
whatever.
the courier was the woman responsible for a truly independent New Vegas.
That's a fact.
She had removed Mr. House from
Bethesda
power
just
over
does
the
not
Strip
care
and
about
broken the
real time.
influence of the NCR and Caesar's Legion in the Mojave Wasteland.
Black Mountain Radio continued to broadcast its peculiar form of propaganda. Raul Tejada faced his execution each day, though pardoned in the end. Travelers venturing too near Black Mountain continued
I guess
to be harassed by
37:27 still
Tabitha's
is my bad.
followers.
With little law left
Yeah, I
in
have
the
no idea how it
wasteland,
does
the
it.
Brooms continued to defend
Usually
themselves
it's
against
only
the
like a minute
prospectors
at
and
most.
scavengers invading their territory.
The Brotherhood used the Battle of Hoover Dam as an opportunity to retake Helios 1, and came to control the area between it and Hidden Valley. With no organized opposition,
I wish I
their
could gaze
patrols
Sex Benny.
began
If I could
monitoring
confirm
trade along
Bachelor Benny,
I-15 and
I would do
95,
it in this run,
seizing
but I
any
can't.
items of technology they deemed inappropriate.
Fiends overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even
This
more
is the best
unstable
ending,
and
man.
violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New
Basil
Vegas'
can stream.
independence formally declared,
It's just he can't do Super
Goodsprings
Smash Bros.
thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Well, that's it. Thanks to everyone for continuing to watch, and keep it up for all the other runs. It's pretty much everyone after this is much better than this one. This one's boring. So you know.